and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 231. Welcome. Well, I have one finished object and one works in progress. Well, the works in progress, it's a three-part project, but that's all I've got to show for today, and then we'll talk about some upcoming things. So let's get started. Okay, so for my finished object, I finished the Feel Better Friends doll. I'm so happy to have this finished. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, so let me show you that. Oop, about to drop it. Okay, so here it is. Here is the Feel Better Friends doll. I really like the way it turned out. I love how the hair turned out. I think every Feel Better Friends doll I make, I get a little bit better at it. So there you go. I used a different pattern for this time. I have a skirt. The other two, I think I had shorts. Yeah, I made shorts for them. And so I found a pattern for it's a website that's got patterns for 14 and a half or 14-inch dolls, and this is what this doll, I believe I measured it to be 14 and a half because I went down a hook size. I used an E hook because when I was using F hook, it was about an inch taller, and I really like this size. The stitching and everything, I think, turns out a lot better. So there's embroidered eyes. I got those from my administrator of the group. She sent me a collection of eyes that had been made on an embroidery machine, and so I used those. And what else can I say? Oh, the top is from that same website where the skirt is, and she actually has a couple of other patterns that are for the same size doll that are made with fabric and sewed. So I may try to get adventurous and the next time maybe sew a dress or something for a doll if it's a girl. With fabric. I think it'd be really cute. I haven't followed an actual paper pattern in quite a while, so I'll have to spend a little time on that, figuring it out. But anyway, like I said, the top also was from there. I know I had to go up about 3 hook sizes, I think, to do the top, because to make it where it would fit around, it'd be not long enough, but it would fit around the bottom, fit around the skirt also. And I did put buttons on the back this time. I think the last time I had put a Velcro closure, but I found these buttons in my button box, and I really like that. I really don't like to use a Velcro closure with yarn because it'll get stuck on the yarn and, make it fuzzy or whatever. So anyway, so that's what I did. And like I said, the hair, now that is Lion Brand Heartland. The colorway is Yosemite, and I found out what color of yarn they use for the wig organization that the little girl that this is going to got a wig from a charity group called Magic Yarn Project. I think that's what it's called, and they make wigs that are like Disney princess wigs and things made out of yarn for children that have lost their hair. And so the little girl had gotten one from that website, and it was an Anna wig from Frozen. And so I contacted the group, asked them what yarn they used, because I wanted to make a wig cap for the doll, because I didn't attach it, so this wig cap will come off. So I wanted to use the same yarn so it would match the wig that the little girl got. And so the administrator of that group was so nice, and she let me know what the name of the yarn was, and so I was able to find it. And so that's the yarn color that I use. And like I said, I'm really happy with it. I followed a tutorial. It was for actually an Anne of Green Gables doll, and I just followed a tutorial here on YouTube for the wig cap, and I just did it like she did it in that tutorial. And so I think it turned out good. Yeah, I think it turned out good. My part is not completely straight, but I think I did pretty good. And it goes all the way down the back. Anyway, so there you go. And I made a little bow that is the same yarn as the shoes, so that way it would harmonize. And actually it was supposed to be put on the dress, but I placed it on the dress and you know, down here, and it just I couldn't get it to look right, and so I thought, well, I'll just put it up there on the shirt, because I didn't have a, well, I had an applique I was gonna put on there, but it was really too big for the shirt, so I just did that to snazz up the white shirt. Okay, so there is my finished object, just my Feel Better's Friends doll. And so now I am going to take a picture. Well, I've already taken a picture of it, but I will be posting that on the Facebook group for the Feel Better Friends group to get a final check on the doll to make sure I'm not missing anything, and then hopefully get her in the mail and shipped out tomorrow. So happy that she will be going to the little girl, so right before the holidays. So that's great. Okay, so that is my one and only finished object for this week. So going on to works in progress, I mentioned this a episode ago or two, I don't know, but it was, yeah, because I started this last week. But anyway, I'm making these baskets, and it is a it's called Fall Forest Nesting Bowls. Okay, they're bowls, not baskets, but whatever. And so they are in this magazine here. Let me find it. Crochet World, October of 2021. That's what the front looks like. And it is on page 58, if anybody has that magazine. And this is what the bowls look like, okay? And so last week I showed you that I had started this one, the bear one, and so I've got that almost finished, and I was able to also do the other two, and so they're all almost finished. So let me show you. Okay, so for one thing, don't mind the parts, but they do nest inside each other, so I think that's great. Okay, so let me take them out here. So here is the bear. I do have the ears attached. I see I still have to weave in ends. I've got the muzzle on there, but I didn't have the eyes on because I had to order them. They are not safety eyes because they didn't want them to go through, you know, the inside of the bowl or basket, whatever. So I had to order some buttons that they called them mushroom buttons, but they're like a half circle, half sphere, I guess, and then they have the shank on the back of the button, if that makes sense. And so I will sew them on, and so they will only be on the outside and not poke through on the inside of the basket. So that's all I have to do with the bear, and then the bear will be finished. I think it looks like the ears, I'm going to, since I have yarn left, I'm going to probably go back and reinforce those ears just a little bit more, since they're a little bit flimsy looking. Get them firmed up a little better. But anyway, so there is the largest bowl, okay, basket. Now, I made a boo-boo. Well, not totally my fault. It was a typo in the pattern. But when I was making, let's see, I was making the fox bowl. Okay, that's the one I was working on. And I was working on the bottom circle, and it said to repeat the rounds for the bear, the base, up until a certain round, and then you should have a certain number of stitches. Well, the round number and the number of stitches didn't agree with each other. So I was thinking, well, that's a typo, and so I did it until it had the stitch count, or was it the rounds? Yeah, no, I did it where I did it where it had the rounds correct, but it ended up being bigger. So yeah, anyway, these two are switched, in other words. So this one was supposed to be the smaller bowl, bowl, and the raccoon was supposed to be the medium size. Well, now it's different. This is the medium size. This is the smaller one. So there you go. So, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This should just be a. Raccoons are not always bigger than foxes, right? So that's okay. So anyway, so this is now the medium-sized bowl. It is totally complete. all the ends are weaved in. I'm just got to put the eyes on there. And I got those eyes today. I ordered them from Amazon, and I did get them just a little bit ago. So I'm going to be sewing those on, and then these will be complete. So there is the fox bowl, okay? You have to do the bowl part holding 2 strands of yarn together, okay? So that makes it really nice and sturdy. It's not really necessary to line it, which is great. And so now the ears are done with a single, and the muzzle, everything else is done with holding a single strand of yarn. But the bowls are all done double-stranded. Okay, so there is the fox. So see the fox. Now look, see the fox right there. It's got stitched on eyes like they're asleep. But the bear and the raccoon bowls, they have those button eyes. And so I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the eyes like with the fox like that, or go ahead and do the button eyes also on the fox, so they will match, you know. I got enough of the buttons. I got like, I think 100 of them, so that'd be 50 pairs in what I ordered. And so that's what I'm thinking about doing, is using the buttons also, or I'll put them on there, hold them on there or something, see what I think what they look like. So anyway, so the raccoon is this next one, and like I said, it ends up being the smaller one. I just finished the basket part of it, okay? And then I had the muzzle right here, and I got the mouth and the nose sewed on or stitched on, okay? So I got that. And then the eye patches. Now, the eye patches actually were supposed to be black, and I did them in these charcoal gray. Not the same charcoal gray as what I was looking for my movie and stitch. If you watch yesterday's video, this is a different one. It's not the same color, but anyway, I used these because I was thinking if I used black on the eye patches, that the black buttons, which are supposed to be sewn onto this part, wouldn't show up very well if it was black on black. And so I ended up doing these eye patches in this dark gray. So what I need to do is now sew the buttons onto here, so that way I have access to the back of it, and then I will sew them onto the face, and then the muzzle is supposed to overlap a little bit of the eye patches. So, but their pieces are all ready to be stitched on. I just gotta get the eyes on there. So anyway, here is the raccoon, and like I said, double-stranded for the basket, single-stranded for the ears and accessories. Okay, so that is what I've been working on. I've got them almost done. I guess I wanted they work up pretty fast, and I kind of I enjoyed working on them, and so I just kept going and did all 3 of the baskets, and instead of working on other projects, I guess. Also, I want to go ahead. These are intended to be a baby gift, like for it'll be for the girl that is having a baby, for the nursery, because I believe the nursery theme, I hope I don't have it wrong, but I believe the nursery theme is woodland animals, although I think she's having a girl, but that's okay. But anyway, so when I saw these, I thought that they would be a cute gift for the nursery, for her to put baby stuff in because of the little animals. But I'm thinking, because I saw pictures of a baby shower they had for her that somebody had given her, and the theme of the baby shower was woodland animals, and so I figured maybe that means that the nursery theme is that also, I'm hoping. So anyway, that's what I did, and so I will be getting that to the mom-to-be for a baby gift. Okay, so that's all my works in progress. Is what I worked on, except for the well, we can go on to upcoming. Okay, so upcoming, yesterday I did movie and stitch for the letter X, and so of course I did the project. I worked on the project for that, so I did that this week also. But if you want to see that one, I will link that. If you haven't watched it yet, I will link it below in the description box. I posted it yesterday. And so also, so that was yesterday, Wednesday. So this upcoming Wednesday will be the next episode of Stitcher Library, and I actually finished the project that I've been working for that, but I won't show it here because I want to show it in that episode. And then after I show it on Wednesday, then probably next week I will show it again on this one, just in case you don't watch both of the videos. So that's exciting. So that means that I will be starting the next project for Stitcher Library this upcoming Wednesday. I'll be revealing what it is because I had people vote, which is awesome. I've had lots of votes, and I'm excited to tally up the votes to see what the next project's going to be. And so I will be announcing that and getting started on that on this upcoming Wednesday. So that's upcoming. And then also upcoming is I need to start thinking about a few Christmas gifts. It'll be small stuff. Like I'm thinking about for someone in the family, not going to say who, some fingerless mitts. And I found a pattern I think I want to try. I bookmarked it down here on my phone, so that's why I went like that. But anyway, when I get it started, I will share a picture of the pattern. But anyway, some fingerless mitts. I've got the Among Us character that I need to finish. I showed that to you last week, the purple one, but I haven't done any more work on it, so I didn't show it today, but I need to finish that up. And then I have a couple of gifts that I need to work on, but one I need to keep. I can't show on here until after the fact because it's for somebody that I think watches my videos, so it's supposed to be a surprise, so I'm not gonna show that until afterward. I'll take a picture after Christmas. I will show that. So I have a few projects that I'm going to be starting, but they're like small projects, so it shouldn't take me long to get them done. So working on planning that out a little bit. And then also, of course, Vlogmas will be starting December the 1st. So I've been working this week getting the swap box put together that I'm going to be sending to Valerie of Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet. And so I will be shipping that off, hopefully. I think it's going off tomorrow in the mail because I just want to make sure she gets it before December 1st. So then we can be opening the packages in the swap box, each day for Vlogmas. And so I'm real excited about doing that. I think it's going to be fun to do that along with Valerie. And so I need to think about what else I'm going to be doing during my Vlogmas episodes. I have a few ideas, so I need to kind of nail those down a little bit, finalize them. So that's it upcoming. So I guess that's all for today's episode. Short, I think. I don't know, once I get into the editing, we'll see how long this actually turned out to be, but seemed like it was short. Of course, time flies when you're having fun, and I love to talk about yarny things and crochet, and I can talk about it forever, so it goes by quick. Thank you, my new subscribers. Thank you so much to those that have subscribed recently. Welcome. And those that have stayed with me from the beginning, I really appreciate it so much. I have reached 15,000 subscribers. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I can't imagine. Never thought that I would have that many people to subscribe to my channel, but I really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Follow me along on all the different projects and things that I work on. I try to work on a variety of different types of projects and put some tutorials out here and there as well. Okay, I'm going to go. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!